Hi everyone. Hi CDS. I hope this finds you safe and well and enjoying a bit of a break over the summer. I am Keitsa Brisson. I'm the interim primary principal here at CDS this year, and if you don't know what that means, it means I am the early childhood principal and the elementary principal for this upcoming school year. Very much looking forward to the school year and continuing the great things we have going on, both in early childhood and in elementary. As we are beginning our year with virtual school, I wanted to give you an update about some of the things that we have improved since last year. Last term, in the fourth term, we learned a lot about virtual schooling along with the rest of the world, and through both our observation of teachers and students, through feedback from parents and our community, and through a ton of training and webinars, we've learned a lot. So we have made many adjustments, which we certainly hope you find to be improvements. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over some of these with you. In the coming days, you please watch your inbox. There will be possibly a webinar in the coming days where I'll be available to give more information and ask any questions you might have. So please watch your email inbox for that. So I wanted to share with you what to expect from our new, our Virtual School 2.0. So as you can see here on my screen, this is, we have a schedule that is flexible, but also has some anchored in times. So it's also reliable. So you can see that each day begins, the children will all, every grade, pre-K through fifth grade, will begin their day with a morning meeting, 8:30, 8 o'clock to 8:30. At some point during the morning, they will be scheduled in their class a morning break where they please take a break from devices, have a snack, go outside. Then we have our lunchtime scheduled in for the various grade levels, as you can see here. And also for our pre-kinder and kinder students who are only attending half day, they will dismiss at noon, and there will be no afternoon classes for them. Then, as you can see, after the lunch, at some point, depending on your class, it will vary by class, there's a 30-minute afternoon break. On Wednesdays, we dismiss at 2 o'clock as normal. And then you can see that the end of the day, every day, will end with an afternoon meeting, the last period of the day, to provide closure to the students. Also, every day, something that's changed is every day from 3 to 3:30, your teacher will be available online to talk with you. And you'll work that out individually with your teacher as far as how to handle that. If you can send an email and schedule a time, she'll be available on her Zoom for 30 minutes every day. There will also be other office hour times built in with the teacher, but this is a standard time for every teacher in early childhood and elementary that there will be available to you. Some of the things that are very, very important to notice is that we do have the morning meetings, so we're starting every day like we would if we were in school. With that, what's really important to let the children know what to expect for each day. It's a check-in time for students and the teachers, and it's also an opportunity for social interaction with the class, which is crucial. Throughout the day, the teachers are going to deliver live lessons throughout the day, and in just a minute I'll show you a sample schedule. The live lessons will be according to each class's individual schedule. So this schedule here on my screen is the anchor schedule that the entire primary will follow. However, the class schedules will have some independence built in. The live lessons will be delivered daily in English, literacy, language arts, math, STEAM, interdisciplinary. So those will be delivered every day. The school day within those meetings, there will be, the live lessons. There will be time where the class will meet, they will have a live lesson, and then the children will go and break out and do their work. So they're not depending on one lesson in the morning to carry them through the day. It will be much more teacher support. Also, within that breakout time, when the children are working independently, they will have time for small group and individual work online with the teacher to provide children with individualized learning. So we're making sure we're meeting all the children's needs. And we're punctuating the end of every day with an afternoon meeting to signify that our school day is over. We don't want children working on classwork until 4:30 and 5 o'clock at night. We want to signify the day is over. That is something you can expect. So our class schedule is flexible. The teachers are going to be available both to students and families as needed, with both office hours and then at this end of the day punctuated time. As much as possible, we're going to have the teachers working from the school, from campus, which will signify to students that they're in school. They'll be able to see their classroom. It also helps the teachers having more materials at hand to provide really quality lessons that we expect from CDS. So I'd like to take just a minute to go over a sample schedule with you, and then I'll talk about a few more things you can expect from the school year. Well, not from the school year, from virtual school. So as you can see, this is a sample, purely a sample. This is my class. I'm teaching 3rd grade this year. I do hope to get in and see them a lot. So as you can see, each morning will begin with a morning meeting from 8 to 8:30. On this particular day, it's a Wednesday, my children will go to PE, and the children will know to go to PE because they'll click on this link and they'll be in Ms. Channer's Zoom room and they'll attend their PE class. And it's only my class's PE. It's not the entire grade level. It's only 3A at this time. After PE on this Wednesday, the children will have a morning break. Their break should last 30 minutes. They should get off of devices during this break. They should go outside, get some fresh air, have a little snack, but take the full 30 minutes of a break. When we return from breaks, according to the sample schedule, they'll have a whole group math lesson. So all the children will log in here, Ms. Brisson's Zoom room. I've got the activities. We'll all work on those together from 9:40 to 10, so for about 20 minutes. After the lesson is over, and that time is flexible. If they need less time, we'll stop early and let them go to their own breakout room. If they need more time, we'll go longer. Then they'll have about 40 minutes from 10 to 10:40 to work on their independent work. Here we've got all their assignments, which the teacher will go over with the children before she sends them off. A place of where you find it. Everything is linked right here in the lesson plan, so the children will be able to find it easily. During the breakout time, between that time of 10 and 10:40, as you can see, the Zoom room is open the entire time for questions to support the children. So if they go off to work independently, if your child thinks, oh, I'm not really sure, they can log back in and the teacher will be online to support them. However, it is important to know that the teacher will be working with small groups as well during this time in breakout rooms. So it won't disturb the breakout room when children have questions. We do anticipate this will take a little bit of time for the children to get used to. The first few weeks of school, we know that they'll learn how to use breakout rooms and how to go in for support when they need it. Once we've gotten through that, I think this is going to work beautifully. As you can see, during this time from 10 to 10:20, I plan to work individually in a small group with 3 children, and then I've got some time with just 1 child who maybe needs some additional support. Again, breakout room open the whole time. After that, we'll have another special area class. We'll go to music with Mr. Rodriguez. Then the children have lunch. Then we repeat a very similar cycle for our language literacy lesson. And as you can see, we start with a whole group lesson. Then we move into the independent work where all the assignment is here. And the support. So the support is here the entire time. Again, the teacher is available in the Zoom. There are breakout rooms for small group or individual children who need them. The teacher will assign those. However, the teacher is available for support from children who need it on the spot. There's also an afternoon break built in. Same thing as the morning. Please, off the devices, take 30 minutes, go outside, breathe. And then, according to this daily sample, we'll have our interdisciplinary. It'll be a whole group. And then we'll end our day with a wrap-up, a closure meeting to signify school is over, you are dismissed. So this is, again, this is purely a sample. However, this is the general flow of how the day will go. Once the teachers return to school this next week, we will get all classes scheduled, and you'll be able to see the daily schedule. In your class, your child's schedule will vary daily. Again, this anchor schedule will not, let me minimize that. This anchor schedule will not vary. So lunch, morning meeting, afternoon dismissal will all be at the same time every day. The breaks, the special area classes, what specific time lessons are will vary daily depending on the special content area schedule: music, art, PE, Spanish. So that's a little bit of what you can expect. Your child will be online every day for the morning meeting, the 3 whole group lessons, and the end of day meeting, in addition to their special area classes. If your teacher calls your child for a small group or an individual lesson, that will be during breakout, but it will be online. Your child will be able to connect with the teacher when they're working independently if they have questions or need support. This year, we will be using Zoom. Last year, I believe elementary used Google Hangouts, and we did find that Zoom is more efficient for this type of learning. So we will be switching to Zoom. All of the teachers have had training in Zoom. They all now know how to use the breakout rooms. They know how to use the waiting room. Everyone has a CDS domain, so it's very safe and secure. The learning platforms that we're using vary by age. However, some very anchors are Seesaw. All the teachers over the summer have received extensive training in Seesaw, and we now know that it is so much more. It is just an incredible platform. There's so much more available than we were using it for. So we're very, very excited about continuing with Seesaw after all of this training. There are many other learning platforms we will be using that will be linked in your child's daily lesson plan, but they will vary by age. There will be significant increase in family communication, but I think the most important part for you is that your teacher is available every day in this time from 3 to 3:30 and will have other office hours built in during the week for longer conversations as necessary. So that's a very important part. I will also continue to send weekly newsletters, and I will continue to hold monthly parent rep meetings with both early childhood and elementary parents. So that will be available to you. I am always available by email, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, please be on the lookout for a webinar that's coming up soon where I'll give more information and you'll be able to ask questions. I'm very much looking forward to the school year and working with each of you. And for now, just enjoy the last of the vacation, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.